Tyrone Pro Throw.
Hey,
Good morning. It's Thursday morning, and it's freezing. 32 degrees out there. Bundle
hot in
up
here,
for
though.
sure. Cuddle up, cuddle
But
up.
it's
cuddle
going
up.
to be heating up in here in a hurry. Let me just go and get that out of my system. Shut up!
Hey,
Quit messing with my helmet.
right here, you see that? That
Yeah.
number 2?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do to y'all,
Yeah.
all over
We'll
y'all.
see,
And
we'll
then you're going to
see.
be like this.
We'll
You're going to be
see.
ranked number 4 when it's over
We'll
with.
see. That's all right. At least we're still in it. Hey, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank you for getting up with us. This is Athens in the AM with lip-smacking jaw-jacker Jeff Mathews in here, cooking up a storm. It's that LSU time. And before I go any further, boys, Tom, Zack, shut up. I want to say
Go Tigers.
Roll Tide.
congratulations we're going to make this the official 1-year anniversary of Jeff Mathews cooking in our kitchen. We're celebrating 1 year on the show.
Yay!
The official date.
You survived 1 year.
1 year ago.
I brought the truck. Just I'll be ready for the gifts and prizes and everything. 1 year ago, I guess today, the throwdown, and it was on. It was fantastic. It was some good stuff. It was pretty exciting. And from this point on, we're going reruns.
Yeah.
For everything I'm cooking. If you missed the show last year, it's okay, because I'm cooking the same stuff that I cooked last year.
Let me get this ugly looking
Whoa,
stuff.
Aunt Margie made this. She said it'll
Purple
keep your neck warm and help you holler louder. So.
Yeah, well, good. Well, Aunt Marge, y'all may need a lot more of it than we do coming up Saturday night, but I can't wait to hear all
That's
the
what y'all
stuff
said
on
last
that.
November.
Gregory Crow joins us also this morning. We'll check in with him. Dusty McLemore going to be with us, and Jim Kelley. He'll be here with Lawler's Barbecue. We'll talk about the Veterans Day Parade coming this Saturday and some other things. But first and foremost, let's find out what's cooking in the Lewis & Son Roofing and Construction kitchen.
We got some construction going on in this kitchen this morning. Besides, every year when this Alabama LSU game, I always cook shrimp and grits. And every year I try to change the recipe a little bit. So in that, and in memory of my wonderful brother, he didn't die or anything, Jeremy, I'm going to make these, I'm going to take this black iron skillet and not hit Jamie with it. I'm going to cook some ribeye steaks in it. Now, I've never cooked a ribeye steak inside on a grill, but we're going to see how that works out for today.
Let's speak of Jeremy. Now, he's as big, or not bigger, LSU fan than Donnie.
Yeah.
Physically, he's bigger.
Right, and we met Jeremy last year, came over to our house during Arkansas games after Thanksgiving. Should it go the way I predict and everybody else in America predicts, a beatdown in Baton Rouge Saturday night, how will your brother withstand the pain?
Recently moved to Kansas City. We will hear him howl from there. He'll be really upset.
He's got a good
What about the Black Tiger?
The Black Tiger, which is now the Phantom of Facebook, I should say.
He's sleeping on the floor?
Garland is no, very good. No, he's still there. They'll be pretty upset.
Yeah, well,
No more than my buddy Donnie Huddleston.
we'll talk with Shut Up in just a moment. Glad he's glad. Zach's in here this morning, our sports director. We'll get all, because we're all surrounded by Bama fans too. We'll talk all about that coming up. We'll let you get started cooking.
I also brought my red shirt kindergartner. He's back again. He'll be joining
Red
us.
shirt kindergarten.
Red shirt kindergarten.
Yeah.
Right.
Get a shot of it.
All right, there you go.
Hang on. There he is, right there. And we're going to use him for a demonstration in just a moment. Anybody got a clothespin on them? Greg, got a clothespin out in your truck?
We hope not.
We need to get that.
hang him up.
Congratulations to your daughter.
Mackenzie Mathews, we committed yesterday to Martin Methodist, 4 years. You have to play softball, so
Good job.
All that hard work paid off.
no longer a shark. I'll be a red hawk. I'm good at
Red Hot. See, a while ago I
we'll see how
thought you
that
said
works.
Red Hot.
At least you got
Glory,
a
now-
tide.
Yeah, Pulaski, that ain't far away either.
No, it's good.
Yeah, okay.
Exciting.
All right, let's let you get cranking. Let's get on the weather forecast. Picture perfect for the weekend. Going to warm up to where, you don't have to wear, you just quit wearing socks altogether like Nick Saban had on yesterday during his birthday in that interview on ESPN. He got that from me, Donnie.
I just hope he had underwear
Here's
on.
Gloria with the weather.
Well, if you don't want to wear underwear, don't wear underwear. Who knows? This weather is absolutely wonderful. I had perfect dreams last night. You just don't want to wake up sometimes. Let's talk about that. Yes, like this morning. Me, it was fabulous. Just wanted
She's
to
dreaming about me.
stay in
She's dreaming about me over here. That's the perfect dream, baby.
Dream on. Shut up. Dream on. High temperatures today of 64. It's going to warm up. Only 32 degrees out there right now. Tomorrow, your high temperature of 71 with the low of 44. Plenty of sunshine. And look at the weekend. It's Saturday. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Enjoy 78. Can't wait. And then Sunday, the rain will be back with temperatures high of 65.
Sports intro.
Sports intro.
Man, it's too cold.
Tracy gonna be here.
ZTV 11 Sports. Brought to you by the Coleman Dental Group in Athens, Domino's Pizza, Athens, Decatur, Hartselle, and by Jiffy Food Store, Market Street in Athens.
Let's get it cranking. Zach, Donnie, and Tom on the end. Bama, LSU. Bama, 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 Bama.
It's Bama. No Bama, no Bama, no November for you guys.
Man,
I'm
shut
telling you, it's
up,
over
man.
with, baby. Anything
Hey.
that's got a BAM,
Shut up!
out of here.
I guess we say a little bit from last Saturday night. Everybody thought that was a big point spread, but hey, big win.
That's
Big win.
Zach, you made
I made TVs.
you made TV.
ESPN.
We got that shot, Brad. Zach's on the was it
Zach
the
on
Jumbotron
TV.
or on
No, it was
ESPN?
actually on ESPN.
ESPN, the phone lines lit up. People trying to figure, where do I find this sexy man? There he
There he
is,
is.
right there.
Well, my buddy
Look,
sat in
Jeffrey.
front of me with the red shirt that Alabama had. He was already waving. I said, why didn't you tell me? And I jumped to it was about 12:50 left in the game. And I just happened to see me there. And so I
You saw
I
yourself,
made the
huh?
big time.
How was it, Zach?
exciting, Zach?
It was great. That atmosphere, it was, I mean, I thought, a little cold and everything. What gets me, though, is they still got those empty seats up top from where those fraternity guys, I wish they could just give those tickets away to somebody where they can fill it up.
Well, you got to play somebody to fill the stadium up first. You haven't played anybody all year. Come on, you're ranked like number 60th in the
You ain't
country
heard the big
in
news
strength of
yesterday.
schedule.
We're number one in the BCS,
Yeah,
guys, bottom
well,
line.
wait a minute.
Done.
Obama's number one in a few polls, too, but that don't mean jack come
Steve
November.
Spurrier said Alabama could beat an NFL team yesterday.
Steve
You see
Spurrier
that?
smokes crack.
John Gruden, Monday Night Football, said San Francisco 49ers play tough, hard-nosed football, just like the Alabama Crimson Tide.
So he gave us a shout out, huh?
John Gruden.
Is he going to
gives
be
us a-
Tennessee's next football
No,
coach?
he is not going to go to Tennessee. I got guys at work, they want him bad, but he's not going to Tennessee, y'all.
He's going to go to Auburn, and then he's going and
Wish
Saban's
for
gonna
somebody
go to,
else to
Saban's
do
going to
it.
Cleveland, and Gruden's going to Auburn, and there you go. We're going to bring order back to the SEC like it's
Did
supposed
we
to be.
listen to his predictions?
You know, I actually read for the first time yesterday why Charlie Strong will not get an SEC job because his wife is blonde and good looking.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, that's what it said. I'm just reading what I read on the internet. You know all that stuff's true.
Yeah,
Let him go to UNA.
No. Charlie Strong's got a good gig right now at Louisville,
Yeah, I know.
Big
He's doing
East,
pretty good.
and there's nobody can compete against
Let's
him.
get down to basics. Tom, you suffered through the Auburn loss last week. One of you Bama fans there. You were in the stadium.
Auburn lost. Auburn played last
Is
week.
Auburn going to fire Chiswick before the end of the year?
Not before the end of the year. He will survive the season.
He's not going to. He's not going to be fired this year.
He will. Most
year.
Auburn folks I talk to, they're expecting it, but it will be after the season. It
Let
won't be
me
anytime
update
soon.
y'all on the line. Alabama 9.5 this weekend.
It's big.
You going? And Donnie, my question to you: well, when is the last time LSU was the
remember.
underdog at night in Baton Rouge by 9.5 points, or by any
Remember,
point?
9.5. Well, we have been
Y'all
underdog, but 9.5 points. That's a lot of points.
Vandy 7 over Kentucky. Auburn 22.5 over New Mexico State.
They got him a new
Well,
I'd take
quarterback.
that bet. I'd take that bet.
I was telling Brad, I think that guy he'll start looking good against them, but that is New Mexico State.
Of course, Alabama 9.5, Florida 17 over Missouri.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's go back. That is New Mexico State.
New Mexico State.
Wait a minute. Y'all ain't played anybody above New
Wait a
Mexico
minute.
We're number one in the
Shut up.
BCS, Donnie. Shut
Wait a
up.
minute.
Lord.
Zach,
Donnie's gonna get my blood pressure up today.
Number one in the BCS. That's called the bull crap.
Well, y'all let me get a word in edgewise.
Okay, go ahead. This is your show.
What I'm trying to say, you talk about New Mexico State ain't won but one game. Who'd Auburn beat? A Division II team in overtime.
They hadn't played.
Am I right, Zach?
They hadn't played
You're
Alabama
correct.
A&M yet.
They are Division I, but
Auburn?
Texas Tech 7.5 over Texas. Texas
Jamie.
pitiful.
yeah.
Texas A&M only 7 over Mississippi State.
I think they'll beat Mississippi
I think
State.
Mississippi. I honestly think
No,
A&M
A&M,
will
I
whack.
think
I think A&M's
Yeah.
gonna wax them, buddy. I'm telling you.
Oregon 7.5 over Southern California.
Yeah.
I think
And
that's
that's
gonna be a
about it.
waxing too.
Huh?
I think that's gonna be a waxing too.
But I think the last time maybe LSU had been an underdog, maybe Florida came in a few years ago, number one, and y'all beat them.
Right, but they wasn't 9.5 favorites.
Yeah,
this is
but they were.
This is a big
yeah,
deal. I mean,
yeah.
you're at home.
That's a
and you-
lot.
Hey, and I don't think Miles ain't got that posted up on the
Zach,
board.
you got any sports?
I got a little bit.
It's all about Alabama and LSU.
Okay, well, a lot of people want to know, the games for the local folks. Tennessee plays Troy, if you care, Tennessee fans, at 11 o'clock
Hey,
on
my
FS1.
sporting teacher played at Troy.
New
It's gonna be a
Mexico,
game.
New Mexico State at Auburn, 11:30 on CSS. Ole Miss at Georgia, 2:30 CBS, and of course the big one, Alabama LSU, 7 o'clock, CBS, everybody. A lot of people.
How's that work, Zach? I know game day's going to be there too.
Yeah.
Sorry. You throw up in that helmet.
Yeah, you do. We're all, me and Jamie both will be on you.
Gosh, Bonnie.
All right, who's Corso going to pick?
I think he'll
I hope he picks
pick
Bama.
Alabama.
I hope he does.
But that's fine. Hey, all we got to do, like I said, I told Donnie I give them the advantage on defensive line and special teams. Everything
Zach,
else.
they're saying our weakest point, and I saw it yesterday, they did a breakdown, Donnie and I were talking about this morning, is our right side with Fluker and Warmack pass protected.
No, Warmack's no, you're talking about Quanjo on the left side, Fluke on the right
Well,
side.
they said right side, they mentioned Warmack and they mentioned
Warmack's on the left side, he's the left guard.
Wait a minute.
Well, they mentioned
So
him.
now, Warmack's one
In other words,
Maybe they were wrong, Zach.
Yeah.
In other words, the pass protection horrible. Mettenberg might have an opportunity to do something in this game.
Mettenberg will be picked 3 times in that game.
Fluke and Quanjo have had a problem. See, AJ's blind side, that's Quanjo. And so Quanjo's give up a few sacks this year, so hopefully he's going to be ready.
Well, who will have the best game in your opinion Saturday night? AJ?
I think look out for TJ Yeldon.
AJ, he might be put out.
Couple hundred yards?
Well, I mean, this kid, I mean, you watch him run. He's an 18-year-old kid, and he just finds
What
them
is
holes.
the key to victory for the Tide? In your professional opinion?
Well, I hope it don't come down to special teams because Cade Foster is scaring me to death again. He's missing field.
We'll win that game by 20 points.
There'll be a lot of punting going on.
Bama will beat LSU by 20 points.
You give me 20 points and I'll put 100.
I say 24-10.
You got 100?
I've got 100. You give me 20 points and I'll put a...
I picked 38-10 last week, and it was 38-7. So I'm saying
What else you got, Zach?
24-10.
Last year you
what else you got, Zach?
You got tonight, Thursday night football. Phillip Rivers playing on TV against Kansas City Chiefs. Sunday night football, my Dallas Cowboys against the undefeated Atlanta Falcons.
When is that, Sunday night?
Sunday night
I
football.
got something to watch.
Okay, Monday night will be
like that.
Philadelphia against Drew Brees, Mark Ingram, New Orleans
Philadelphia's
Saints.
horrible.
Okay, this is the last week of the regular season high school football. Tomorrow night, Ardmore at West, Athens at Sparkman, Clements at Catholic, East at Auburn.
How's the kitchen going?
They're looking forward to that game.
Going.
Elkmont at Wilson, Tanner at Phil Campbell.
Well, Tanner's good.
Get up. Hey, since he's sleeping, Jimmy Johnson won NASCAR, Sebastian Vettel again Formula One, and they're, my friend Jimmy said they're in Dubois, wherever that is.
Hey, we're gonna
and
talk sports?
Ron Capps in HRA. Of course, the Giants swept the Tigers, but Jim Leland's still got a contract
The
extension.
lowest rated World
Yeah.
Series thing, and here's not
Ever.
one person. Greg, do you care? Do you even know who won?
No, because
It's baseball.
Kung Fu
Greg.
Panda.
who wants to watch that? I
He
mean,
likes baseball.
nobody cared about going on in there. It's
But
like,
do you heard what they're saying about the ball game in LSU?
What?
So after the Tide leaves, they're going to get the LSU get beat so bad they're going to have to change the name from Sudden Valley to Pleasant Valley.
that's real good.
me
Hey,
take- let me-
as long as nobody gets drunk and passes out, and let somebody come grope them in the mouth.
Let me take a break. Come right back. We'll do a little bit of
You know
news.
how
We'll
those
keep
Bama
Zach
people
up
are.
here. You're watching Cooper and Company on
Oh,
the
my
Thursday morning
goodness.
edition. Shut up. We'll be right back.
Shut up.
Amy Cooper.
Brought to you by Domino's Pizza and by the Coleman Dental Group.
We're gonna do a little news now, but I'm gonna take the whole crew out here. Now this is maybe a couple of days old. I got this out of the Florence Times Daily. Stepmama guilty of putting clothespin on child's genitals.
Oh, how awful.
How'd that go, Frank? Oh, that hurts. Tuscumbia, Carver County jury deliberated 40 minutes, convicted Cherokee woman of torturing her stepson by putting clothespins on his genitals in a form of punishment, Zach. The 32-year-old stepmama was convicted. She was arrested
Good.
with her husband in August after they were accused of torturing the 5-year-old for what they considered to be inappropriate dancing with his sister. Courthouse officials say although they signed a statement admitting what she did, she said she signed it under duress and denied she'd harmed the boy. The boy and his sister testified during the 4-day trial. Time of the arrest, investigators said the boy was dancing in the house with his older sister. She became upset with the way he was dancing. thought the boy was dancing inappropriately, made him stop and put a clothespin on him as punishment.
Oh, that's appropriate.
Made the boy stand still for several minutes with a clothespin attached to his genitals.
I'm hurting over here. I'm hurting.
Leave that little baby
Gabe,
alone.
you want to do a?
Leave
Can we,
him alone.
can we use you as a demonstration?
No, no, Caden, stay where you're
Stop
at.
it.
Clever.
Her last name's
Cover, huh?
gotta be ignorant.
Clever or cleaver?
Oh, boy. Anyway.
Awful.
I just want to throw that one out there for y'all this morning and talk a little bit. Oh, University of Alabama president has resigned. You know that, didn't his wife?
And I thought at first when it happened that maybe she got sick all of a sudden, but apparently they said the university knew she was sick beforehand.
Got cancer.
But they say the lady that was the interim president might be the first lady president in the University of Alabama history. So
Good.
All right, let's move on. Let's talk some football.
Y'all finally
here.
gonna start issuing the real diplomas instead of just driving through real slowly?
What?
Okay, go ahead. Nothing. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
All right, I want to do a shout out this morning to Donnie Marie Thigpen too. Hope they're watching. Donnie's keeping his mouth awful. Shut up.
That's only because you
now.
can't hear him.
He's probably down there at the game.
You know, remember last year when he came over here, him and his big old self, he was getting ready to go to the Bama game without
We
a
missed
ticket.
him this year.
Just a bottle of Jack, and he was going to be good to go. And they did win, and our thumbs swelled up about that big that night again. Somebody ran through my yard. I don't get all that.
Yeah, Jeff Matthews ran through the yard most likely.
Dude, y'all can come clean now. So I got to tell y'all, you know.
drives a full-size vehicle.
I was going to have a party, but I couldn't get enough folks to bring enough brick.
So, I mean, you do have your party every year, but I heard nobody would show up because they're afraid your house would fall
Well,
down.
no, they wouldn't show up because I said you had to bring an hors d'oeuvre and a brick. And I couldn't
Well,
get
if more
enough.
than two people showed up, you'd run out of food, so I don't know what
I needed 35,000 brick. Hey, had it last year, 60 people, 59.
All right, Zach, what else
And
you
we're
got?
all friends.
well, here's my.
Listen to the
I got a couple words of wisdom.
All right.
Here we go.
Don't want to make nobody cry, but
Thanks. Zach.
okay, here we go.
Don't make
get
me
the Kleenex,
cry.
Gloria.
Then I'll pick one at random from the Jamie Cooper.
I don't feel
Okay,
like crying.
here's the first one, Jamie. Everyone makes mistakes in life, but that doesn't mean they have to pay for them the rest of their life.
Wait a minute, Abby,
I'm not talking.
did you write that one?
Stop it.
Okay, let me start over again so everybody.
Read it one more time.
Everyone makes mistakes in life, but that doesn't mean they have to pay for them the rest of their life.
Right.
Sometimes good people make bad choices. It doesn't mean they're bad, it means they're human.
Yeah,
No,
And I got
There you
one
go.
more.
Zach, you ever had kids?
No, never been married,
Huh?
no kids.
Not that he knows of.
Listen, what Brad? Come on. No, I promise you, Brad. Come on. Okay, here's the last one. This one might make you cry right here.
Stop, Zach.
Good friends are part of our memories that time can never erase. When I am blessed with a wonderful friend like you, my memories are worth more than gold.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Donnie,
Sorry,
the
Gloria.
way you're doing, let me ask you. Of all you people, I mean, there may be 2 or 3 people watching this morning, or 200,000 or 300,000 at the same time. Could y'all imagine sitting at home, in your house or anybody's house, with shut-up Huddleston,
No.
watching?
No.
I watched the LSU Arkansas game when they beat them 40 points. He still went berserk and jumped in the pool. But can you imagine watching an Alabama game with him?
No.
Hey, I like Alabama. That's my second best team.
Yeah. Let me go to my
We're
book
not
of
watching
wisdom,
the game
Zach.
with him.
Picking something at random just to try
Okay,
to
just
stay
add a
competitive
random.
with you.
Yeah.
Here it is right here.
Uh-oh.
Be sure you're right, then go ahead.
What?
That's the best wisdom there is, right there.
That's awesome.
Speak little and do much.
But that leaves me out.
Once a decision is reached, stop worrying and start working.
Is he talking about you?
Dang, I need to put
He's talking about
these
me
into
on me
real
because
life
I'm a
stuff
big,
this
biggest
week.
warrior in
Yes,
the
you
world.
do.
Huh?
I worry more than anybody. Like I say, just they put it in the Lord's hands a lot of times, but I'm the biggest warrior in the world.
Don't
About what?
worry and
I
what
worry
you
about
have to.
everything, Jamie.
Like what? Tell me what you worry. Maybe I can ease your pressure. Right?
Why do you worry?
He's worried about this
I-
game.
I really don't
He's
want to
worried
talk
about
about
this
it.
game. He can't
There's
sleep.
things that
Come
just
on, hey, roll tide.
Okay.
Hey, it's about like the. It's about like the.
Just have to pray about it, Jamie.
You know, the
That's all you
Lib
can
said
do.
yesterday that they're so worried that Romney's going to win. They can't sleep. They can't go to the gym. They're just distraught.
Oh, come on.
No, seriously, they said that. They're having. I'm like,
All right, Zach, this is it. All right, I'm going to go back to what you were just talking about, Zach. This is in USA Today this morning. Is the American dream possible? 24% say they've already achieved the American dream. 40% they've got a ways to go. 21% don't think about it. And 15% of losers say it's unlikely they're ever going to achieve the American dream.
I say I'm probably first I was in the 40, now I'm in the 15.
All right, so you think what is American dream to you, Zach?
I mean, be financially secure, love to,
You don't have a wife or a girlfriend. You
I
should
know.
be financially
I'm not finding.
You get a wife,
I would love to have a wife, but that's not going to happen.
Tom, what category are you in?
that.
We're all in living the American dream because we're free.
24%. You in it?
I'm in the top.
You're in the
1%,
top?
apparently, because
Zach, you're in the loser bracket.
I'm Bill Gates rich.
Yeah, I'm a loser.
What are you in? Married to me, you ought to be in
I'm
the
on
loser
top.
bracket.
Married to him, and you're not living the American dream.
Now you're in the top married to her.
Yeah, because
Oh, no, now you're speaking for me,
now,
Zach.
if she was married to me, she'd be living.
Wait a minute. Now, Zach, you are speaking for me. I've achieved the American dream because I'm married. Zach, how many times did you think I've been married before?
I
was in that 15% then.
I ain't got enough fingers. I don't have enough fingers to count all those.
I'll tell you, yes, I am living, as Dusty would say, yes, thank God we all are living the American dream.
Hey, don't bring the
24%.
preacher into this. Don't bring the preacher into this.
The
You
only
know
reason
what?
I'm-
He's been good.
The
up to
only
this
reason I'm
point.
living that is because the greatest barbecue on earth is right down the road at Lawler's Barbecue on Highway 72, and Jim Kelley remembered to show up this morning.
That's right.
Woohoo! That's good. Zach, we got to get you happy, man.
We got
I'm
to
happy.
work.
I'm happy. I'm
be happy.
Do you
Just a
need some
paycheck.
money,
I'm
Zach?
going to be happy about 10 o'clock Saturday night.
You might not be. Hey, that's what you
Will it
thought
be
last
over by
time
then?
too.
Hey, because you know what?
What?
We can tell him to shut up.
Hey, it'll never happen.
One last question here, and this is in the hustle of Decatur
We're
Day.
gonna make
this
our
morning.
picks.
Is the Alabama Crimson Tide LSU Tiger rivalry the number one rivalry now in college football?
Yes.
It's
I
good.
think so.
That's our big, to me.
No, I mean, is it the biggest rivalry?
You
in
know,
college
you've
football?
always had Alabama, Tennessee, Alabama, Auburn, but now Alabama, LSU is.
But now I'm
basically-
talking about other teams too. I'm talking about, but if you look at it, and Donnie, I think agree on this one thing. If you look at it from a popularity, ratings, and just local and national interest, the Alabama LSU game. Look what's happened
No
the last
doubt.
3 times we
Look at
played.
the ticket
Exactly.
sales. Look at how the tickets are the most expensive tickets to get to football.
ESPN. I mean, you
For
watch
the last
Sports
3
Center.
years.
Everything's booked.
You watch
so
Sports Center Tuesday night. It was all LSU. Watch Sports Center last night. It was all Alabama.
That's right. It's
So
been that way all week.
I mean, do you see them going Texas, Oklahoma?
Final
and doing
prediction.
that?
I got to take a break, Zach. What is it?
24-10 Alabama.
24-23 LSU. You know my pick.
36-17.
I said 41-13. We'll get Dusty.
I just hope I can
say.
stay up till the end of it.
You went to
What are you wearing? for
party
the game?
alone.
What are you wearing for the game?
My
You just
bad
hear him
outfit.
saying "Roll Tide," you'll know.
All right, I got to take a break. Thank you, Zach.
I got to give a
Thank you,
shout out to Miss
Jamie.
Barbara Stack and go Tigers,
Hey,
baby.
Miss
All right, we
Barbara.
got to take a break. We'll be right back. Y'all, hang on.
And we're back on this Thursday morning. All you hear is the onions frying right now. Caden doesn't want to do weather with me. He just wants to stand up here. What is it doing outside, Caden? You remember?
No.
32 degrees and it's cold. What do you mean no? You were supposed to say 32 degrees and cold. But it is going to warm up today. We're going to see temperatures around 64 with your low of 41 and plenty of sunshine. Get out and enjoy. In fact, get out and enjoy the next several days and Saturday even for sure when it's going to be in the upper 70s. So yay, way before that rain comes in on Sunday with highs of only 65. And not too bad for temperatures next week as well. All right, we're in the kitchen, the Lewis and Sons kitchen. Caden's not wearing heels, but you sure are tall.
What do you think, buddy?
I'm making a
What do you
friend
think,
this
buddy?
morning.
We got up early this morning, didn't we, man?
We have to show Mom you're still awake.
Caden did his traditional trip of Halloween trick-or-treating last night, right?
He had a complaint, though. And I've heard this complaint. You know what? Halloween kind of ended early. Everybody had their lights off. No one got to stay up late. I remember staying up late back in the day.
Y'all went to a bunch of houses, buddy? Tell me about it.
I went to my teacher's house.
Ah,
Yeah.
really? Look at Miss Abby over there.
And the teacher that you like so well, right?
Who's your teacher? Who's your teacher?
Miss Scrimshire.
What'd she give you, bud?
I thought she was going to give me rocks, but she gave me candy.
Oh, you did? Well, that's nice. Did she give you a smiley face when you left?
I wasn't at school.
Hey, is it difficult talking without that tooth in the front right there?
Show me where you're missing a tooth. Aren't they darling?
That's all right.
What are you cooking?
Caden, what are we making this morning? Any idea?
Me.
Oh, let's see. We have a message that
taking
says, could not get TV signal at new location. Thank you, Wayne Lewis. Well, if you don't have cable, you can probably really get me. Just get out there and twist that antenna a little bit right there. Wayne Lewis and Diane, they moved in their house over here on Pepper Road. They're not having a garage sale. They're actually moving in, so please don't go by and take anything. Hey, we're making the traditional shrimp and grits. I've made this every year for the Alabama LSU game, and we make it during the night, during the games as well. Fantastic. So started off with about 2 pounds of bacon. Then I add in my onion and my mushroom, and then the last thing we're going to add in is the shrimp. And then over on the side, as soon as we get that done, I've got some ribeye steaks. We're going to put them in this black iron skillet, sear them, and get that going.
You know, I saw some video of your brother Jeremy doing that.
Thanks to Jeremy and the Phantom of Facebook, Garland Richardson.
He sent me that picture yesterday.
Oh, goodness, he's bored. He's bored.
How's Mama?
Mama's good. My little brother Josh decided to take a trip from Alexandria, Louisiana to Kansas City on his motorcycle. It only took 11 hours.
That's a long trip.
He said when he got there, it's going to take 2 days for his feet to thaw out, but he should be okay.
Been hunting anymore lately?
I went, first time I went and sat in a tree last weekend. That was pretty, I'm sorry, weekend before last. I think the hardest part about hunting is actually not falling out of the tree. So other than that, I guess it's hunting. It's just looking around. I was hunting for something to eat while I was sitting up there, but again, no kill for me. So I really just dress up. I guess I really just dress up in camo and pretend like I'm hunting. So
there you go.
Just trying to be one of the guys out there. So.
I hear you. All right. Well, how long does this take from start to finish?
About 25 minutes.
Okay.
The steaks altogether is 8 minutes, and I've got the oven on. We're gonna sear them in the black iron skillet. Once we get through with that, we're gonna stick them in the oven on for about 3 minutes on 400. And be ready to roll in about 20 minutes.
All right, Caden, good job. As we're getting ready to go over to JC, and no telling what they're going to talk about, but Shut Up's over there with him. And Gregg Crow, I'm sure he's got an auction to talk about. Let's head that way.
Yeah, but first and foremost, I just got this call from my buddy Donnie Graham you talked to yesterday, and Jeff was just talking about his buddy Wayne Lewis needs some storage. Well, if you need a storage building, you need to call a buddy over in Hartselle at Cotton State's Barn. They got the perfect thing, and they're big Roll Tide fans, ain't they, Gregg?
Yep. No, I'm not going there.
Yeah. All right, Gregg, you do have something big coming up.
I've got 2 auctions. One's today at 5 o'clock over on J Street.
On a Thursday at 5?
Thursday at 5, because I had so many lined up, I couldn't get them all in on Saturday.
Business must be good for little Gregory Crow.
So I had one at 5 today. It's just going to be a house and lot on J Street. That's Ezel subdivision off Lucas Ferry. And then Saturday, I've got a estate sale on Old Elkmont Road. It's going to be a triple wide trailer, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 3 acres of land, and all the personal items. Be cars, trucks, boats, trailers. You know, and this is the thing, the gentleman passed away, he's leaving everything to his son, and his son's handicapped. So he needs
the money and everything.
So it should be a good turnout, rain or shine. It's supposed to be 70-something degrees.
No, 76 degrees, yeah, it's going to be great. Now, you know, we'll talk about the Veterans Day Parade in just a moment. We have confirmed that it is officially at 11 o'clock this Saturday, despite some other dates that weren't correct that I heard. I ain't gonna call no pastors' names or nothing.
I wouldn't call it.
Hey, I got to give it. Yesterday I had lunch over at Stanfield's restaurant with Keith, my old buddy. Ran into Eric Pugh over there, Dusty. He was talking to a missionary from Guatemala, I do believe, something like that. Had a good chat with them over that way too. You probably eat Stanfield's all the time.
I eat Stanfield.
You talked to my buddy Donnie yesterday. He's going to open up an Athens location here real soon. So
if they'll let him.
If they'll let him. We'll take care of that, though, with the city.
You know, Cade would have got more candy if we had a great economy, but the economy's so tame, you can't even buy candy to give away for Halloween.
All right.
Yeah.
Not only is Donnie my church buddy from down at Cross Point Church, Johnny Lee Dees, but he's also was on my political team as we tried to run probate judge, but we won't hold that against anybody. But Donnie also keeps up with politics. And let's talk a little bit about this storm. It says in USA Today, this one on the front page, these people had been warned that this could happen numerous times, and yet they didn't want to do it because it would devalue their property.
Well, and look what they got now. About that, you know, they talk about how Obama's been sitting there. He come there and it's going perfect. Well, what happened during the oil spill? He didn't come down here and he got hammered for it. So now he's trying, and it's an election year. I guarantee you, if this was 2010, he would have been just going through.
What about our
doing all
chubby
that.
little buddy, the governor of New Jersey?
You know, he just needs to open his mouth and say, "Hey, we're
I
working
mean, has
together."
he overstepped his boundaries to defend? Now he's against him 100%, but now he's praising him a little bit. Is that going to hurt Romney?
I don't think it will, because that right there is a Democratic area, and it's, you know, elections are local, and he's trying to make sure he ggets his governorship again.
All right, you sent me an email the other day, and your comparisons on what's happening state to state, especially the swing states, Ohio, Michigan, Florida, stuff like that. You're telling me you believe Romney will garner 293 electoral votes.
Yes.
We only need 270.
Only need 270, but if you look at the battleground states, and don't go by the CBS poll, you go by the Ron Newsom's poll, because they're the ones doing it without putting a sway on the Democratic vote. And Romney's tied at each one of the battleground states except for one, and that's Nevada. So I gave Obama Ohio and Nevada, and Romney still pulled it out with 291.
So now you can put a lot of people to ease, but now I know that's your political opinion, but a lot of people don't think that's going. I have a hard time believing that Romney will win it. But you're saying he will.
Oh,
you're
yeah.
confident.
He's been in ahead in the polls. Look,
what will that do for the U.S. economy if Romney's elected?
If Romney's elected, I believe we will see a big boost in hiring on the jobs. I think you'll see he'll come in and do a lot of spending. He's going to do defense spending. He's going to pull the.
That's good for this area.
Well, he's going to pull the Ronald Reagan thing. You know, you got a strong military, you'll have a strong economy. But people don't screw with you then. You know.
Right. Well, you're predicting a landslide.
I'm predicting, well, 291 is not a landslide, but
I don't care if it's just one vote. You, Gregg,
that's right.
One electoral, that's all we need.
Look, small business needs it. There was an article in the Federal Times, and this is exactly what it said, and these folks in North Alabama need to take heed. It said if the sequester goes through, Huntsville, and it mentioned Huntsville, Alabama. Now, this is a national paper. It said Huntsville, Alabama would look like Detroit, Michigan. I'm not lying.
Where'd you hear that?
That was in the Federal Times.
Do you know how bad that is?
Oh, no, that's bad because they're unemployed over there. They have nothing.
Well, I know they got nothing.
So that's what will happen here. That's exactly what they said in that paper. It said Huntsville will look like Detroit.
Get out. Donnie, let me ask you a personal question.
Oh, Lord.
I know the night of the beatdown in the national championship game was 21-0. Your wife, Leanne, and your daughter, Miranda, who looked great in the homecoming parade the other day, basically had to leave home because of your actions inside the house.
She did.
Now,
she
should
almost
the
kicked me
same
out.
thing, Dusty, be with me. Because the same thing happens this Saturday night when Alabama's up 30-0 or whatever, and everybody's leaving the stadium, even Mike the Tiger's crying. What will your reaction be?
Well,
how will you take it out on your family?
I'm gonna have to go straight up to Lindsay Lane Baptist Church and then go from there to Cross Point Church and get exercised from all the demons that are in me, because I'll probably make a trip down to Baton Rouge and just take less miles, and I can't even go there because.
Yeah. Speaking of your daughter Miranda, we have that National Honor Society. Congratulations to her. We got that photograph right here.
Yeah, that's all juniors that were at Athens High School that's maintained a 3.75 GPA and a lot of other criteria to make the National Honor Society, and they're inducted, and they'll always be there.
While I'm showing pictures, I know you're looking at me that my teeth look awful clean today.
They do.
I was at Coleman Dental yesterday. I was hanging out with a bunch of fairies down that way, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way. There's me again right there. That's me in the middle.
Oh, Lord.
That's me in the middle. Yeah, right there. Look at me. Yeah, I'm the short one. Yeah. Well, look at they all dressed up and look fantastic.
Yeah, they can do some
Dr.
cleaning
Marshall,
now.
Abby, the whole bunch down that way look great yesterday.
Hey, that's who I use. And
all
my
right,
best friend's a
Gregg,
dentist.
what's your prediction for Saturday night?
I think it'll be a close ball game, but I think they'll win by 10 points.
10 points.
He's talking about
Jordan
LSU. He said LSU will win.
Jordan's
Dave will.
going?
No, he's coming in to work.
All right, we'll talk more, but you're going to be back tomorrow?
Yeah.
We'll talk more about auctions coming up, too, and that's 5 o'clock today?
5 o'clock today at Ezel Subdivision, J Street.
Or they can call your office
Or
at
they
what?
can call me on 256-260-5531.
See, Abby's had a change of life. She's going for LSU, too.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's take her. Who?
Abby is.
She ain't going to be working here.
Yes, she
let's take
is.
a break.
You get
Coming
rid of
up
her.
next, the world's greatest barbecue. Well, that guy couldn't be here. Jimmy Kelley in here this morning. We're talking about Lawler's Barbecue, our favorite pastor in this part of the country. All Roll Tide man, Dusty McLemore will be up here in just a moment. We'll talk about the Veterans Day Parade. His daddy's a Grand Marshal this weekend. And Jim's wanting to give away something this morning, so we'll see what it is. Y'all, hang on.
We'll do it when we come back.
back here on the program this morning trying to get word in edgeways. My buddy Dusty McLemore, did you spin this morning?
I sure did.
Down Sports Fit. Right
He's so
there.
dedicated.
Yeah, old Jim, he misses me, don't he?
He does. He talks about the game. He really misses it.
And lively this morning, Mr. Jim Kelley. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning.
Lawler's Barbecue up there. We got a lot of stuff up here. I'll tell you what we're going to do with that in just a moment. 8
Get your phone ready.
Congratulations on celebrating, 12 years the other day over in Huntsville?
Thank you, and listen, I want to apologize to everybody out there. I'd like to apologize. I know that last Thursday we were supposed to be here, Jerry and myself, and do the fishing report, and please forgive us.
Well, hey, speaking of fishing report, the weather's going to be absolutely beautiful this weekend. What kind of fishing do people need to do?
Well, I tell you what, it's hard to beat a little curly tail grub.
Sure is.
A little 1/8 ounce curly tail grub on a 4.5 foot Shakespeare ugly stick with 4-pound test line down at Cal 4 right at the end of the rock point, and that little back eddy, just sling that thing over there and let it sink. And when you feel that little tick, set the hook, and you're going to have a big one.
Well, by the look on his face, can you tell he's not a fisherman?
I could look at his hair and know he wasn't a fisherman.
Hey, I already caught what I looked without fishing.
Amen. Dusty's the fisherman.
Also, you guys are sponsoring something big this weekend. Y'all got another fishing tournament you're sponsoring, Wounded Warrior, coming up Sunday.
No, it is November the 11th. It's Veterans Day, November 11th.
This Sunday.
Well, it's close. Yes.
Knowing you, my dates get off a week from Sunday.
Yes.
But the Veterans Day Parade, we are certain it's this Saturday.
We are absolutely, without a doubt, because Roxanne Hagermaker, who puts it together, said it is Saturday at 11 o'clock. Starts at Adams High School parking lot.
It's on your back.
Right there on Hop Street. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good deal.
Yeah.
Well, now you brought in a bunch of food this morning, too.
Dusty, tell me about Friend Day first at Lindsay Lane.
We're having Friend Day this Sunday. It's our annual Friend Day. It'll be at 8:45 and 10:30, both services. And I'll be sharing my testimony this week. And looking for everybody to be there. Have a big crowd. So if you're looking for a place to go this Sunday, come out and spend Friend Day with us. Bring a friend, come.
Now, you said you had a few people show up last night for trunk or treat down Lindsay Lane.
We sure did. We had over 3,000 people.
3,000?
We sure did. We had 3,000 giveaways. We gave every one of them out.
Donnie.
And that was just to the kids. So we had it was unbelievable.
And also another major announcement. Idiot. Another major announcement you want to make is starting in December, you're starting one service.
Right. Going back to one service on December the 2nd at 9:30. We'll have Sunday school at 8 and Sunday school at 11 on each side of our service. But we're going back to one service for a while. We had an unbalance in our two services, so we're going back to one. So it'll be 9:30 December the 2nd, and you can watch us at 9 o'clock on ZTV.
He's converting you to those
Yes.
My state trooper buddy, Mike Kessler, called me this week and wanted your son-in-law's tag number.
Uh-oh.
He was running traffic coming back from Tuscaloosa Saturday night, and heard about y'all coming through there, setting record time, and just wanted to.
We did set record time. I'll have to admit that. We set record time. We got back in 2 hours.
That's unbelievable. Well, I actually turned you in.
Shouldn't say that. We did.
I actually turned you in.
Who did?
I did.
You did. Okay. Kessler's my buddy.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh, Donnie.
Oh, my goodness.
I was hoping that thing caught on fire, so I put it close to the lamp over there a while ago. All right, Jim, let's talk about
that now.
Let's talk. We'll get back to football in just. Let's talk about. You've got about basically $80 to $100 worth of. You got ribs.
Products.
You got vacuum packed barbecue of all kinds up here, which I need to be eating some of it right now.
Chicken,
plus
turkey,
plenty of Lawler's sauce and stuff. We're going to break that down. We're here to serve everybody, right?
We're here to serve everybody.
What's the most popular item at your location? One of your 8, not Jerry's on Hobbs.
Our famous
fish sandwiches we know
pork,
over there.
pulled pork. and this is an example of what you can get from Lawler's in cold packs, and you can eat it on Sunday when we're closed, or if you have a football game or a get together and you can't get to Lawler's, put that in the refrigerator and have it, because you can warm it up and eat it anytime you get ready. It's very convenient.
If you've ever been to one of our parties, Dusty, you have, you know how we always get the barbecue and just everybody just
All right, the way we're going to do this,
It
I'm going to give this to, we're going to split it up. The first 2 people that text, not me, Gloria's number, 603-4848 and say, I'm tickled pink and want my Lawler's barbecue, you'll win this package right now we've got up here. I'm going to split it in half. Gregg, you're ineligible.
Donnie, you're ineligible.
603-4848. Say I'm tickled pink. I want my, I'm tickled pink.
First 2 text messages that come through will win.
Yeah. 603, there it is right there. 603-4848. If you text that,
Greg, you're
I'm
ineligible.
tickled pink, you'll
Not
win
call
half of
Greg,
that.
text.
How they going to get it? From me or you?
They're going to have to come up here and, well, it might be easier if they come to the Lawler's Barbecue
would be
on
great.
Highway 72 and pick it up.
All right, but we need
By all
to,
means,
you
please
got
come
to
by.
the end of the show. If anybody out there this morning, text 603-4848. I'm tickled pink. You'll win half of that, and the next
You
one
have
win
to
the other.
text. You have to text. Don't call. 603-4848.
Dusty, your prediction for Saturday night?
I'm saying 20-10, Alabama.
20-10.
20-10.
Ah. Well, you know, like Donnie and I were talking
If they score 10,
somebody's winning streak's got to come to either our consecutive game winning streak or their at home winning streak, which is what, Donnie? 22 games?
22 games.
22-9? All right, Jim, how much bigger is Lawler Barbecue going to get?
Well, we're going to hopefully open up the 8th store over
still
there by
past
the
it.
Madison Hospital on Balch Road, hopefully by December. And we probably try to do one more store after that. We're getting old, and I don't know how many more we
Now,
can.
people can still go to Jerry's location over on Hobb Street and get their fish sandwich.
Get their fish sandwich, get that fried catfish, get those hush puppies, eat that hot bar.
Now,
Yes.
for Thanksgiving, do y'all do a lot of special orders?
Only at the Hobb Street store.
Only his, and
Yes.
they need to start getting those orders in because I know
Yes.
how loaded he is over there.
Absolutely. We do turkeys and hams, and then, of course, we do a lot of catering.
And again, on the fishing report, what were you
We've
saying?
got our winners.
We got our winner.
We've got our winners.
Already, who is it?
First one named Leanne. Second one, I'm asking for your name. It's a 777 number, so I'm waiting for you back. Carlos, sorry. 321, sorry.
All right.
But we'll have
so
to do this
you
again.
have to go to the Lawler's location today.
No,
Anytime?
We'll get the numbers from Gloria, and don't worry about coming today. Come at your convenience, and we'll have it waiting on you.
Yeah.
And thank you very much.
Well,
That's
thank
great.
you.
You guys are going to love
All
it.
right, fishing. If you're going fishing this weekend, which I know Dusty don't care nothing about football.
Dusty is probably one of the best fishermen around, but right now they're feeding on they're feeding up for the winter they're in the pockets, they're in the creeks. What were you going to say, Jamie?
Let's talk about the Grand Marshal of this weekend's parade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dusty, it's a great honor for your dad, World War II veteran over there. Tell us a little bit about your dad.
Yeah, my dad was a prisoner of war in World War II. He jumped at D-Day in the 82nd Airborne.
Unbelievable.
And he was a prisoner of war in Dresden, Germany for 11 months.
Wow.
So he's a great honor for him to be the Grand Marshal this year in the Veterans Parade. It's a great honor for him, my mom, and our family. So
How's your sister? And how's Pig Iron going to take it?
Pig Iron's going to take it real well. He's going to probably be up there wanting to ride in the Jeep.
Hey, it's going to be a beautiful day for it.
It will.
Yes, it is.
Are you in the parade? Are y'all in the parade too?
Yes, Tasty will be there, and he'll be riding in a convertible. And Jake Malone at Classic Motorsports was kind enough to offer a car, so we appreciate that very much. So the Dancing Pig will be there.
Dusty was trying to borrow our car.
We love
Yeah, I was
you.
going to borrow your car first.
We love the veterans, and we
Thanks for
appreciate
being part of
you.
the show. Jim Lawler's Barbecue and Dusty, I'll be seeing you Saturday morning bright and early as we ride. And
There you
talk
go.
about we're going to take a short break, come back and end up things in the kitchen with celebrating the 1-year anniversary. Mr. Lewis and Son,
cooking a
General
bunch today,
Manager
too.
himself over there doing his thing, getting ready and throw down.
That's
We'll take
scary.
a short break, be right back. Y'all hang on.
And we're back in the kitchen. Donnie, you are ineligible, bud. Keep that hat on. The more we can cover up that head, the better.
I got Donnie Boucher right here beside me. He's gonna get down. He's really an LSU fan, but he's gonna play for Bama. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Is Bama gonna win? No, it ain't not. Who's gonna win? LSU. Good job, Donnie Reed. Oh, it's like my microphone hit the floor. I'm falling apart, but I don't care. Man, where did it go?
There it is.
Anyway, today on the show, we've got
Keep talking.
hey, listen, I guess I kind of got into the show today.
You guess.
Brother McLemore was telling me I can get a 3% discount on tithing this Sunday if I show up. So
It don't work that way.
I'm thinking
buddy.
about coming back down. And he said he'd hold, the 7% be good first round, but I got to add it to next week. So,
There you go.
hey, I got this, man, I am sweating in the kitchen right here today. The Lord's going to strike me for saying that, so I
He has
apologize.
good aim, so I'm not worried about standing next to him.
Here at the Lewis and Son Roofing Kitchen this morning, I have made a monster pot of this right here. This is a lot of stuff. We got a lot of food here today.
What is that? Shrimp what?
This is shrimp and grits, and the steak. The steak is moving right now. It's almost done here in just a few minutes.
Potatoes.
No, we didn't do shrimp and mashed potatoes. It's actually shrimp and cheese grits. So that'll be really good this morning, as I've made before. This is one of the first things that I made that when we first started the show. I've got a little bit different here. Before I would fry my bacon, put my you okay, little buddy? Woo.
I'm not a grit fan.
Well,
I just got to tell you.
I love them grits. And I always say, it's just.
You've ever seen My Cousin Vinny? I love that movie.
I thought it was just girls raised in the South, but obviously it's not. It's like a wheat.
Add a little bit of sugar, cinnamon, and a little milk, and it tastes like cream of wheat.
Yeah, that would be your way. So well, I'm going to go ahead and show you this right here. Let me spoon up a little bit of grits here this morning before we get going. I've actually fried, kind of put a sauce on this.
Now
and that is your basic shrimp and grits. And in the oven over here, I pan-seared the ribeyes, put them in the oven on 450.
Medium rare steak.
Just for a few minutes. And those are ready as well.
Medium rare.
Those are hot, ready to go. I believe I'm set. I just need to get that ready to go. And
do you have to put like a lot of pepper?
No, it just looks like it's a lot of pepper on there. I opened the wrong end of the pepper, but I'm going to eat it, so it's all good.
Well, that looks good to me.
So I hope you can mimic this recipe right here.
How much?
It was about $100. No, I'm just kidding. It's about $40.
You should have called in for that Lawler's barbecue pack.
No, I had Donnie call in for me, and I didn't win. So. Anyway, excitement for the weekend, for the football game. I'm excited for that. I'm ready to eat. Roofing, construction, 533-1213. Give me a call. I'm actually on the roofs and things like that right now, so that's a lot of fun. Pretty exciting. And if you call today, you'll see me today. So I'll come out. But I appreciate the opportunity, and the past year has been fantastic. It's been a lot of fun.
Can you believe it's been 1 year already?
Yeah, I was pretty surprised. It's been.
Wow.
Yeah, we could do you some brick work, Donnie.
They can. Congratulations. We're glad you're part of the ZTV family. Enjoy having you up here cooking. Denny, Mac, Caden, he's still got his head in that phone. Enjoy meeting all of you. All right, well, it's time for us to go on this Thursday morning. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Going to be great temperatures. Enjoy.
Roll Tigers.
Bye.